as they play the New York Mets at Citi Field. Only on 2K Sports.
Sunday afternoon. Great game ahead. 2K Sports with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. I'm Gary Thorne. Hi, everybody. Who's going to do the W work today? Well, Chris Young hopes it is going to be him as he'll be out there on the mound. Citi Field is our site. One of two new ballparks in New York. This one, the home of the Mets. And Steve, what's he looking at as he sees this Washington lineup?
At 6'10", he's a presence on the mound. Chris Young, though, pitches shorter than that. He collapses his delivery, but it gives him some deception. Nothing overpowering, but he does have that ability to keep hitters off balance.
Here's the lineup for the Nationals. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Jason Worth is definitely a game changer, not only with his bat, but with his glove and with his ability to run the bases. You won't see many guys that go first to third or second to home better than Jason Worth. A very big, versatile, athletic outfielder. Guy can do a lot of things to help you win.
Nyjer Morgan will lead it off. There's a strike from Young, now 0-1.
Well, the hitter struggles with curveballs when he's behind in the count. I suspect they're going to go to the hook.
Morgan hits the ground ball. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early. Got a chance to check out the Mets. This is how they position themselves defensively. Infield, outfield factors in this one, John?
Well, keep your eye on the outfield and Angel Pagan. He might start in one position and by the end of the game end up at another because he plays all the position and plays them all well. He has a great ability to get to the fences and rob home runs and possesses a great throwing arm.
And Desmond is in the batter's box. His lifetime batting average not good, .226 against the Mets. Runner on first.
Ball.
And Young outside the strike zone for a ball. At the belt, the 1-0. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. One away.
Good first step movement by the right fielder. Good angle to run this one down and make a nice running catch.
And we've got Zimmerman batting.
Well, the Nationals have been the doormat of the National League East for the past couple of seasons. But last year, the Mets weren't able to gain any ground because of the Nationals.
Runner at first with one down. Young with the pitch. Outside is Zimmerman, takes it for a ball. Those numbers for the Mets, they were 9-9 against Washington in 2010. It's like Washington's ready to take a series on the season against them.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I think instead of looking in front of them and who they're chasing, right now the Mets should be hearing footsteps because the Nats.
Here goes Morgan. He's running. And he's in there at second base. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's a ball. Now Zimmerman's going to be looking to see if they'll let him swing here. He's 3 for 11 career off Young. And it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Zimmerman, he'll be looking here for something in his power zone.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch, he just didn't quite come up with the swing.
Zimmerman the bat on this one. And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over there.
Now, great work by the pitcher there. He's normally not called upon to play first base. He does a nice job completing the task and getting the out.
Shot here for Adam LaRoche, 2 away. Young with the pitch. There's a swing and a smash. And it's going to be Beltran. And he's there to retire the side. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. And the Mets, their first chance coming up. And Tom Gorzelani is the pitcher. He'll be Washington's starter. So, Steve, how do you think he'll go about handling these Mets bats today?
Tom Gorzelani is a hard-throwing left-hander, the hard fastball and the hard slider. He's tried to develop an off-speed pitch with that changeup to make him more effective as a starting pitcher, but because that hasn't been great, he's somewhere in between the bullpen and the rotation.
Here's the 0-1 from Gorzelani. And it's 0-2. Reyes is going to be swinging at anything close.
Great stuff from the pitcher. Now he's ahead 0-2. He can go in so many different directions.
Reyes, contact, and a foul ball.
Foul ball!
Swung on, line to right field. And the leadoff man's on board. You love the offense when it gets going that way.
Well, anytime you can get a guy on base who can steal bases, it puts so much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
Got a chance now to see that lineup for the Mets. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, you got to take a look at Carlos Beltran. I mean, here's a guy that can hit from both sides of the plate. He hits in the middle of the lineup where he's expected to produce runs, but he's also plays a position that he's expected to take runs away, and that's what he's done throughout his career. One of the best players going in baseball.
At the belt, Gorzelani kicks and throws. And Pagan lays off. That's going to be down low. His lifetime average, 261 off Washington. The 1-0 now. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And that'll put Pagan on first. We'll take a quick look positionally on the field. This is how the Nationals look. John, keeping an eye on anyone?
Well, Jason Worth is known for having great range in the outfield and a great throwing arm. But what he does better than most people in baseball is the way he plays balls off the walls, keeps potential doubles into singles, and keeps that double play in order.
2 on base for Carlos Beltran.
Gary, they're going to need to try and keep Reyes close over there. He's got real quickness.
And LaRoche will try and keep the runner close. Beltran taking the called strike.
A very effective pitch. The changeup painting the outside corner. Now you can go back hard in or go soft away again.
Here's the 0-1 from Gorzelani. He swings, hits a ball to right field. That's one away. Reyes on his way to third. Reyes trying for the plate. And the throw. And Reyes comes home.
Good productive out. Good productive at bat. Picking up the RBI. Nice piece of hitting.
RBI chance for David Wright. And with the lead, this lineup looks as though they're ready to do some more damage. Still a ways to go, but pitching's got to catch up here.
Well, that's a good piece of hitting right there to take an early lead in this game.
Pagan at second. At the belt, Gorzelani kicks and throws. Slider misses badly with it, 1-0. It's very early, so it may not stand up, but far better to be playing with the edge.
Well, that's right, Gary. They're going to try to use that edge to add some padding to this lead.
Ready with a 1-0. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0.
Well, with all the progress the Nationals made last year, one area they still need to improve is how they play on the road.
And that's a ball. Now David Wright's going to be looking for the green light. The Nationals' road record with only 28 wins. There's lots of room for improvement.
Now, second worst road record in the National League, and you see that a lot with young teams. Young players like to have consistency in their approach and preparation. It's just different on the road in every ballpark you go to.
And from the dugout, they call for the 4 out of the strike zone. This will be an intentional free pass.
I'll pick your poison, and extra base runners less concerning than the way this guy's swinging the bat.
Pair of base runners out there for Jason Bay.
And Bay's return to the National League wasn't what he had hoped for. Injuries, the concussions, but again, the bat wasn't there. The big pop that they thought they were getting from him just didn't show up in 2010.
And the double steal is on. Oh, and they succeed on it. That's a double steal. Nice play. Now Gorzolani with a 1-0 delivery. And that misses upstairs. Ball 2. Boy, John, you talk about Bay, a steep decline in slugging. That's got to be worrisome because that's supposed to be a big part of his game.
Well, you're right. I think part of it was the pressure of playing in New York City. He did not handle that very well. Then he ended up getting hurt. I suspect he's going to bounce back moving forward, though.
That's 2 gone. Pagan heading home. Pagan scores.
Quality, solid at bat right there. This is what you want to do. With a runner on, find a way to get him in, even if you hit into an out. Wright has surprising speed over there. He can steal a base. They better keep him tight.
You have 2 outs here in the inning. Only need 1 more. The last thing you want is a big 2-out hit. They're not going to chance it with this guy.
Yeah, but I don't understand this. You've already got 2 outs in the inning, and this guy isn't one of the better hitters in the game. Go at him, challenge him, show something.
And in the batter's box, it's Tolley. Davis, the runner at first. Runner on second, right. Off-speed pitch is in there for a called strike.
Well, this is exactly the situation where he's going to pull the curveball out. This guy really struggles with it when he's behind.
Here's the 0-1 from Gorzolani. Ball. Here's a slider that misses. 1-1.
Got to really credit the way this offense is working the count here in the first inning. They understand the game decided by middle relievers today. They may get this starter out early.
Here's the pitch. Fastball gets away from him there. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Fastball. Whoa. There's a wake-up call.
Well, you've heard of a message in a bottle? Well, that's a message with a pitch. Don't crowd my plate.
And he missed ball 4. That's going to load the bases.
It goes with the fastball in the 3-ball count, which is what he should do here. Be aggressive, but he throws it out of the zone, and now bases loaded.
RBI chance, Luis Castillo.
Well, they had to go to the bullpen much earlier than they anticipated, but the starter wasn't getting it done, and you can't let this game get away from you.
And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
Two outs, bases loaded. First pitch, a sinker in there, 0-1.
You know, it's odd, Gary. This guy's down 0-1, and he tends to take this pitch, not overly aggressive. I think you got to go right at him and really get up in the count.
Strike two there. No balls, 2 strikes. Castillo will protect.
Well, he gets away with one right here. You don't want to throw the slider up in the zone because you can get hurt. This time it didn't hurt him.
And here's the delivery. Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. Early scoring, that's always a blessing. They get it going here. The Mets are in front 2-0. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one, I'm going to wait for the next one.
On the way. Jason Worth, not fooled by that pitch, will even up the count. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike, bottom half of the zone, 1-2 now.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
Jason Worth, not fooled by that pitch, will even up the count.
When you throw a two-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
Brings that curveball, just about had him, but it's full.
But you want to start this pitch outside. The curveball is better when it's away from the hitter to break out of the zone, but it never had a chance of being a strike.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Well, they went away right there, and he put a pretty good swing on it, but just couldn't quite make contact. Walking back to the dugout now.
And here's Rick Ankiel.
Well, bright spot for the Mets in 2010 was their play at Citi Field. A very streaky team, a significant differential between home and road. Pretty good at home.
Nobody on base, 1 away. And that finds the outside corner for strike 1. Kind of surprising that the Mets had that good record at home. Here's a ballpark that initially a lot of people, including players, complained about.
Well, you know what? Hard to hit the ball out of the ballpark, so you have to manufacture runs, and they won because they led the National League in stolen bases at home in 2010.
Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. One-two pitch coming. It's swung on and hit by Ankiel. And it's going to be Beltran as he gets a little exercise that time. And Ivan Rodriguez to bat. He's gone hitless 6 career tries against Young. Two outs and nobody on. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And Pagan's there. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. Chris Young. And he's off to a commanding start. Next, it'll be the Mets getting it going. And Young's in the box. He's going to start the 2nd for the home team. Here it comes. Slider just misses, 1-0.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I'm betting he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
Here's the 1-0. The 1-0 delivery is a fastball. Can't make contact, strike 1.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
Good-looking fastball. Called the ball, though, 2-1.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss at a hard slider, even at 2.
Well, he doesn't want to lose him. A 2-2 count. He's going to go right at him. You've got a good fastball. This is the time to use it.
Young makes contact, fouled off. And Young fights off another during this at-bat.
Well, this is one of these epic battles that you just love to see. A pitcher who's not giving in, not throwing anything over the center of the plate, and a hitter who's worked the count even, fouling a tough pitch off to stay alive.
And Rodriguez takes care of that one. 1 away. So with 1 away, let's take a look at Jose Reyes.
Well, Jose Reyes is one of the most exciting players in baseball, but he has to stay on the field. A history of leg problems. 2010, he missed time early in the season, and then late in the season, he missed some time also, but he still put up pretty good numbers. Needs to be healthy, though, if his team's going to win.
Hit up the middle. There's Desmond. And Reyes is set down. We've got Angel Pagan in the box now. Two outs, bases empty. Here's the pitch to Pagan. Ball. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0, and he takes a strike on that fastball, 1-1.
Sometimes when the pitch comes out of the pitcher's hand, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to lay off and wait for the next one. He didn't think you could catch up to it. Good decision.
Sinker just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Swing and a miss on Angel Pagan. Cannot make contact. It evens it up.
It's tough for hitters to protect both sides of the plate. You can't protect the outside and the inside, especially when you're throwing your fastball down and away.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. There's Desmond. Throws to first, side is retired. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. The Mets 2, Washington nothing. Afternoons in New York, the city all around us. We're at Citi Field to take in this experience. And there's the inside pitch from Young. That one swung on and missed. Danny Espinosa, no contact and a strike to even it up. One pitch. 1-1 pitch. Fastball. That's going to be low. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Gets in front. Stopped it. It's in the dirt. And Toll setting his target. Swings at that fastball. Can't make contact. 3-2.
Well, he recognized that two-seamer. It seemed like his timing was right there, but he tried to turn on it and just came up empty.
Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it. As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
1 out, nobody on. Swung on a fly ball down the left field line. That one headed into the corner. Going to try for at least a double. And he pulls into second base. That will be a double.
Well, what an at-bat right there. You know, you're talking about a guy coming off the bench cold. It's one of the toughest things to do in all of baseball, and he made it look easy.
Morgan at the plate.
Well, an interesting year in 2010 for Nyjer Morgan, to say the least. But he was a good leadoff hitter for the Nationals, and for a team that struggles to score runs, they need someone like him at the top of their order, getting on base and scoring for the big guys.
1 on, 1 out. First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side. Morgan, on a team that just needs to do anything it can to create offense, does bring that speed John was talking about. Steve, Washington's going to hope he can even up that 34 stolen base number.
Well, you know what to do.
There's a swing towards the hole, and the play by Wright.
When you play at third base, you have to expect the ball to get on you quickly, but I don't think anybody expects it to get on you that quickly.
Two outs and a runner on second. The first pitch. There's a strike from Young, now 0-1.
Gary, he gets a little over anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1, so look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
Here's the pitch. Line towards first. And that is in there. The tying run is on base. And Hairston Jr. scores.
Look, it's very interesting right now. That huge at bat cuts the lead to 1. Now let's see where this thing goes.
Ryan Zimmerman, he gets ready to swing here with 2 away.
Pretty good performance today by the starter. All in all, pretty solid outing. Now it's up to the pen.
And an offense here that's going in the right direction. They've got time to put this ball game away. First, you got to get back in it. Rodriguez with the back up the middle, gets down. The go-ahead runs on base, and that'll bring Adam LaRoche to the plate.
Well, most hitters love that ball elevated so they can try to hit it out of the ballpark, but this is not one of these hitters. He loves the ball down in the strike zone. That's why he got that big knock right there.
Two down, runners at first and second. And LaRoche starts. A ball hit high and deep, left center field, still going. It ricochets off the wall. And so he comes home. That ties the ball game. And Zimmerman also scores. Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive. Those 2 RBIs, boy, that makes a difference. We can see just how much on this WPA chart.
They talk about a late inning ball club. They needed a big hit late in the game, in the final inning, and they got it. Clutch hitting, clutch performance. What a team.
Here's Jason Worth at the plate. Now, Steve, they've got the edge right now. They're getting some big runs at an important part of the game, trying to salt it away early. Runner on second and 2 outs. Well, we talk about going by the book. Book says walking. They're going to.
Well, this guy deserves this kind of respect. I don't blame him for walking him.
Well, Rick Ankiel, a chance with 2 out and 2 on. He's hitting .333 lifetime off the Mets. And he starts Ankiel out. Foul. It's hit foul by Ankiel. Strike two now with no balls and 2 strikes. Ankiel needs to protect the strike zone.
Well, that's a pitch a lot of guys can do some damage on, but unfortunately, the pitcher gets the strike. The hitter couldn't swing the bat.
Pitch on the way. And misses at the shins. 1-2. There's a bullet towards third. And Wright grabs that one. That's going to retire the side. They pick up 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs across the plate. Washington leading now. They've got the momentum. Leadoff hitter Carlos Beltran drove in a run earlier in the game. And out on the mound, we're going to see Drew Storen. He's been chosen to take over out there. And that one outside. Beltran lays off. His batting average lifetime .310 against the Nationals. 1-0 on the way. Inside with the fastball. 2-0.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
Now the 2-0 pitch. And he takes a fastball for a strike. 2-1.
Listen, he's not one to get too fancy. 2-1 count. He's going to come with a fastball. I'm betting on it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Flied to right. And Worth takes care of that one. One away, and David Wright gets set.
Well, the great thing about David Wright is he's a stand-up guy. When things are going good, he's in front of the media. When things are going bad, he's still in front of the media answering their questions. He's in the lineup pretty much every day. He's been a very durable player for the New York Mets.
Here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider in there. 0-1. The other thing about David Wright, guys, his glove. I mean, his bat's so good it gets overlooked, but he's a really good defensive ball player.
You know, he's a good base runner as well. He can steal his share of bases, and he can do a lot of things to help a team win a game.
And Storen's now got the count 0-2.
Let's see what he's going to do 0-2. The hitter's got to be guessing right now.
And Wright swings and misses. That's strike 3.
I've got a chance to take a look at the slider again.
A breaking ball right there gets him to swing. You can see that back leg kind of jelly bitten a little bit.
He really used the off-speed pitches during that at-bat to get it over with. Base is empty and 2 down. Takes one up and away for strike 1. Lifetime .231 off Washington. Good patience, Scott Hairston, for a ball and an even count. Trying to hit that one to the parking lot, but missed. 1-2.
Well, you talk about a guy that doesn't get cheated in the batter's box. You usually see that swing when someone throws a fastball, but he took a mighty hack at that slider, but he came up empty.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
And now let's take a look at one player clearly instrumental in this contest. He's our player of the game. And we look no further than the offensive firepower of Adam LaRoche.
Well, you know, sometimes it doesn't matter how many hits you get, but it's when you get them. And that's how this game was decided. The one big hit of the entire game, and it's easy to see why we singled him out as the player of the game.
Real good ball game. Great battle here, and the pitching, the better part of it, came away with a win.
And before the game, you probably would have thought 3 runs might not be enough to win this game, but lo and behold, it was.
And that's going to do it for us here. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Take care.